So Tien is the new Yamcha. I like it. Hey guys, what's up? Summer11 here with my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 90, See the Wall That Must Be Passed, Goku vs. Gohan. This was my favorite episode of Dragon Ball Super, hands down. Let me state this right away. I loved this episode. So episode 90 starts off with a similar scene that is in the opening. Gohan is in this mountainous area with Piccolo by his side, and Gohan is meditating. And Piccolo has taught Gohan everything that he can, and it's time for someone else to train Gohan. And one thing that is very constant throughout this episode is Gohan's serious attitude, and it's really nice. They're really enforcing the fact that Gohan wishes to get stronger, and he's very serious about this training. So Goku is eating dinner with Master Roshi, Tien, and Chaozu, and Goku asks Master Roshi to train him. And Goku has done this before in Dragon Ball Super, but he needed that to defeat Zamasu. And when he was training with Krillin at Roshi's place, he was too strong and Krillin couldn't keep up. What can Roshi even teach Goku at this point? Because I'd really like to know, because they really seem like they want to involve Master Roshi and all these other characters in there, but it just doesn't feel natural. You know, Goku's still asking Master Roshi for training, and actually later on in this episode, Master Roshi says that Goku has become the greatest martial artist and all that, which it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what he can learn from Roshi. I'm sure Roshi has some technique that Goku doesn't use in his arsenal, but that's about it. It just seems a little odd to me. So Piccolo and Gohan, they come into the restaurant, and Gohan asks Goku to train him, and I guess you could say Goku got train blocked. Whoa! That joke was horrible. Gohan also wants Tien to be involved in the training, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 match with Piccolo and Gohan versus Goku and Tien. And they're using the tournament rules, of course. I think they're doing everything except the flying. The flying rule is still being enforced and everything. And I personally think they can't really effectively fight if they can't fly. We'll see how that works within the actual tournament, but that really limits them in terms of like mobility and everything. And maybe that'll make things more interesting. But then again, the whole argument of like a weak character versus a strong character that can't fly is still a strong character. A weak character that can't fly is still a weak character. So we'll see how that all works out in the tournament. So as I just mentioned, there is flying, but the rule of being thrown off the stadium is being enforced. And Tien was the comedy MVP for this episode. I was actually laughing at Tien's comments throughout this episode. Tien tells Goku, "Let's try not to injure them." What? You're the weakest one here. We should be worried about you being killed on accident. In fact, I thought Tien got killed in this episode. That's how bad it was. So Gohan and Goku, they're getting ready, rocks are flying up, and Tien is like, "Hey, Goku, this is only a practice fight." And my god, this guy should be a comedian. Gohan, he comes at Goku immediately, and we can clearly see that Gohan has gotten stronger, and he's actually just getting warmed up. Tien and Goku then come at Gohan, and then the funniest moment in this episode was Gohan teleporting in front of Tien and just punching him in the stomach. Oh my god. This is probably what should have happened when Goku fought Krillin. This was such a funny moment that I actually had to stop the episode and tweet about it, because it's like, whoa, Tien, you're so far behind now. So Gohan and Goku are just going at it, and the fight looks great. Lots of good action and dynamic scenes. And Tien, he's messed up. He's grabbing his chest because Gohan just punched him in the stomach. And he's trying to help Goku, but he's kind of shaking from the punch from Gohan. He can't really focus his tri-beam attack and everything. And Tien tries to attack Piccolo, and Gohan is not having that at all. He kicks Goku away, and he uses a technique which was pretty much an attack that is a mini explosion. I'm not sure exactly what this was or if this has been used before, but he shoots out a little blast. It doesn't do any damage until it gets right by Tien, and then it explodes. I don't know if it's some sort of delayed explosion or something, but I thought it was pretty cool. And I don't think that's been shown before. If it has, I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Gohan comes down and smashes Tien into the mountainous thing that they're fighting on, and it cracks. And I thought he killed him at this point because Tien just gets smashed into it and then they just keep going. I'm like, oh no, is Tien okay? He's so weak. And Piccolo, he has been charging up this attack and everything. I forgot to mention that, but this attack is finally charged up. And it's a huge explosion that Goku had trouble stopping in his base form. And Goku tries to talk to Piccolo about this, and Gohan is still fighting, and he tries to attack Goku. And Tien tries to stop the fight again as he's holding his arm against this body. And it's clear that Gohan isn't satisfied with this fight so far. So Gohan asks Goku for a one-on-one. And I liked how the fight didn't end here. I feel like that's something that Dragon Ball Super could do. You know, we could have this little fight and then we could just move on to like some goofy scenes or something. But no, Gohan wants to continue this fight and they do that in this episode. So Goku goes Super Saiyan 2, and then the story shifts over to Gowasu for a little bit, and Gowasu is having trouble picking out team members. Ramush comes by, which is the god of Universe 10, he's the god of destruction. He comes by and he tells him that he uses his head too much, and that he should use his body. I've actually been told by people that I overthink, but using my body, that sounds weird. Anyways, never mind that. Ramush has picked out a team which I'm assuming focuses on muscles because that's all he was talking about, muscles, body, and all that. And then the one guy that they show from the team is really muscular. The other people are cloaked. I'm hoping this isn't some sort of comedy thing. I'm hoping these guys are actually strong. With a tournament like this and having so many characters, it would make sense to have like a joke team or something so we can get to other characters. But then again, there's been so much hype for this tournament. There's been so many episodes building up to this tournament. I would like to have every team be serious just because I want a long tournament. I don't want the setup to be super long and the tournament to be short, you know. I don't want to, you know, encounter that problem. And the team having muscles, focusing on their body, that might be a downfall just because of the fact that it seems a little silly, but who knows. They're all drinking protein shakes and all that. I thought that was funny. I like that joke. And then things shift back over to Goku and Gohan, who are taking sensu beans, and Tien is just so salty. He's in the back saying that's a waste of the sensu beans. And Gohan, he turns into his ultimate form. Gohan has a goal to achieve a new ultimate form and not go down the same path as Goku, aka he's not getting a god form. And I'm wondering about this because Goku asked Gohan, he's like, you're not going to go Super Saiyan, and Gohan's like, no. What does that mean? Does that mean that the ultimate form is stronger than Super Saiyan? Because I know in the past, I believe the ultimate form was stronger than Super Saiyan 3. But right now, is it still stronger than Super Saiyan 3? Or was Goku implying that Gohan can stack Ultimate and Super Saiyan on top of each other, which would be great? So, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on that in the comments. I would love to talk about that. And I think it's cool that Trunks and Gohan are getting exclusive forms, or maybe Gohan will get the same form. If you remember back in the Goku Black arc, Trunks got the Super Saiyan Rage form, which really wasn't explained in the anime. It was just something that kind of happened. Maybe Gohan will get that form, maybe he won't, who knows. And this fight is definitely a lot more intense with Goku having the upper hand against Gohan. Gohan, he gets some good hits in as well, but it definitely seems like Goku has the advantage in this fight. And Gohan, he wants Goku to use his full power, you know. How can he get stronger if Goku isn't going all out and everything? And I love how they shift over to Bulma's place just for a second, and we just see Vegeta smile as the fight is going on. That was a great moment. And Goku, he ends up going Super Saiyan Blue, but Gohan, he wants even more. He wants Goku to use his full power. So Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-ken, and the end result is Goku winning. But this was still a fantastic fight, and I'm glad that Gohan is once again a threat within the series. And after this fight, Goku decides to make Gohan the leader of the team, and there are 4 hours left till the tournament, which I still question since it's been night at least 3 or 4 times now, but sure, whatever, anime time, right? And Tien was just freaking hilarious throughout the entire episode. Definitely the comedy MVP. He made the episode. The episode was already great, but Tien just made it better. And this episode actually looked great too. The weird filter that they were using a few episodes ago, it's not gone completely, and I'm not sure if it's exclusive to the gods or whatever, the god realm, but when they were on Earth, they didn't have the filter, and it seemed like once they shifted over to Universe 10, the weird filter was back. I just noticed that, And then I watch all these different channels that say episodes are beautifully animated when they aren't. I thought this episode actually did look good. So it's one of the ones in a while that I thought looked good throughout the entire episode. The quality didn't really drop at any point. And overall, I thought this episode was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I do think we're getting too many episodes before the tournament, so I hope the tournament is actually much longer and it doesn't get interrupted by some sort of villain or something. It's like, oh, the Grand Priest was the villain all along. Now all the universes have to unite to defeat him. I don't want any of that. And in the next episode, it appears that Hit is either training or fighting Frost, and Frost is still using the needles. There should be more from Toppo's universe and some new characters as well. Also, there's an issue with Boo. Hopefully, it's not like the last time in the previous tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7, but who knows. What did you think about this episode, and what could Gohan's new power be? And, you know, whatever else I said in the video, we can discuss that too. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surma11. See you next time, and peace out.